Hi guys, Adam Gable here for 7 Aspects of Life to Succeed in. It is the Christmas season, it is upon us, and every Christmas season I take the time to meditate on the birth of Christ. And this season it has occurred to me that the birth of Christ really has brought about Christ consciousness on 2 levels. The first level, or the macro level, was the salvation of mankind. In Romans 1:16 it says that it is the salvation to everyone that believeth. So you must believe that for its fruit and work to work. Doesn't make it null and void if you don't believe it. Just means that you don't believe it and it's probably not activated in your life. On a micro level, it is the salvation of yourself individually. In Philippians 2:12 it talks about working out your own salvation. And basically, how I work my own salvation out is not how you're going to work your own salvation out. But the Christmas season, the love that it brings, the festivities it brings, the atmosphere that it brings, for the most part, I think is evidence that the birth of Christ has done something profound in the world. And Christ consciousness does a lot of things to help you on a personal level. It brings about a higher level of thinking. I'm reminded of the Kansas song, Carry On My Wayward Son. And the lyrics go something like, once I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. I love that. So Christ consciousness allows you to think on a much higher level, not entwined in all of the weeds of life. It also allows you to be content in a very discontent world. It allows you to have peace where there is unrest. And it allows you to not be so attached, where attachment, as the Buddha once said, is the cause of all suffering. So Christ consciousness elevates your life and your thinking process. And more specifically, the fruit that you're going to get from this higher consciousness is going to have a profound effect on your finances, all the 7 aspects that we talk here: physical, mental, spiritual, relational, communal, financial, and professional. When you operate on a higher level of Christ consciousness, you see people, you see the world on a much broader, better perspective. So on a macro level, Christ has come into the world. We celebrate his birth so the mankind could be saved. And then on a micro level, we need to invite him into our hearts so that he can work out and help us through the Holy Spirit work out that salvation on a more intimate level. And it doesn't matter your belief system. It doesn't matter where you're at, whether you went to church, whether you didn't go to church, whether you hate the TV preachers, whether you love TV preachers, whether you go to church or you don't go to church. It doesn't matter. What matters is you seek God. If you seek God and truthfully ask him to reveal himself to you, he will. I guarantee it. But you have to do it open. You have to do it with unprejudiced attitude. And when you do this, Christ consciousness will come to you. Enlightenment will come to you. And life is a lot easier to deal with when you're operating, again, on a higher consciousness. So this season, for Matt Porter and I, we wish you a very Merry Christmas. We just ask you that keep on keeping on. May 2018 be a better year than 2017 in all the aspects of your life, specifically the 7 that we talk about here. May we get better and better and better. We love you guys.